What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? I guess you guys, and I pray that you guys are going through this trading week in a great way. Whether you took 2 L's this week or you took 2 wins this week, all I pray for is that you keep the discipline, your trading plan, and you far mostly keep the consistency and the patience and together with everything that you're doing, right? Well, this is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. Today's video gonna be some type of today's video gonna be our Q1 insight, and today we're looking at Tesla, right? Those go up on the Tesla, but the stock staying down in the markets. Don't tell Elon Musk for that, people. Don't tell Elon Musk for that, man. But either way, before we get any further with the video, I pray that you smash the like button, that you subscribe to the channel, that you share the video, you comment on the video, and that you click the links in my description to sign up with the brokers that I use. Or if you want to check out the day in the life loss that I recently dropped. And if you want to talk anything Forex or do anything Forex, I have my line and I have my Instagram account right there. You choose what you want to do. But today we're looking at Tesla, right? You guys know Tesla. I don't want to explain that much about Tesla. Tesla is the only stock that I've been trading for over 3 years now, right? And me having to share videos concerning Tesla is to basically clear the noise on traders who keep asking me, how do I trade Tesla, even though I see market gaps, or if I can clearly see that there's not much candlesticks that tell the story into what is technically happening on Tesla. But this video will sum up everything for you guys, because Tesla is not easy. Tesla is not hard to trade, or any other stock out there. It's not hard to trade. It's mainly based on you as a trader. How do you execute? How do you manage your risk? How do you manage your emotions? How do you manage your discipline, your patience? Do you just go and passively in every trade that you execute in the stock market, or do you just be patient and relax and wait for everything to confirm to you? But this video will sum up everything, like I said. So enough capping, let's hit the charts, right? So when you guys technically look at Tesla, that's the weekly time frame, by the way. I'll be working on the weekly, the daily, maybe the 4 hour, right? So on the weekly time frame, I won't say much. I just want to show you guys why we created the zones and what's next on the zones that we currently are trading on, right? So when I zoom in on Tesla, you can clearly see that, okay, Tesla has been moving like sideways and not tradable for over like 5 years, for the past decade, I would say. Just to clear it up, for the past decade, Tesla hasn't been moving technically tradable, right? But where it all started, it was in COVID-19. I still remember very well COVID-19, right? You can clearly see the price that what created an all-time high and created what a lower high, pushing to the upside, creating another all-time high and a lower high, another all-time high and a lower high, and another all-time high, and coming back to bounce off this very same zone, pushing and bouncing back again for the third time on the zone, and having a stronger move to the upside, creating that all-time high resistance. So from creating this all-time high resistance, price started doing what? Rejecting this very same resistance and pushing to the downside, coming back to our very zone that we have created, now calling it what? Our major support zone. Price did what? Tried pushing to the upside, but the bearish momentum was still holding the charts, and price did what? Moved further to the downside. So obviously pushing price further to the downside, what do we anticipate? A continuation to the downside by simply retesting our support, looking to move to the downside. But price did what? Broke above of our support, right? So from breaking above, we had this retest above, looking for a move to the upside. Price created some type of double top, right? And did what? Pushed to the downside and broke out again. And then we had price breaking back inside our very same support, right? So from breaking back inside our support, price has been obviously moving in a downtrend on our current market price. So you can clearly see that, okay, we now have our major support and our major resistance, right? So from having major support and having major resistance, there's only 2 things that can sum up what I'll be looking for on Tesla, right? Because you can clearly see that we're holding what? We're holding our support, right? The way, based on everything, technical trading, price action trading, or just trading in general, right? Clean chart trading, right? You guys know it that we always are bullish above support. I'm not talking to supply or demand traders. If you trade those, then I don't know if you will understand what I'm telling you. But support and resistance. If we're trading on our support and resistance, or if we're trading on our support, there's two things that you need to look for when price is on support. Are we going to continue with the bear momentum that led price into reaching our support by simply doing what? Breaking below our support to continue bearish, continuing with the what? The overall trend, right? Or are we going to have some type of bear weakness and bullish momentum above our support and anticipate what? A possible reversal? Do you guys get that? So where we technically are trading on, this obviously two things that I'll be looking for, and we can clearly see that the price, our pre-market move, is technically looking to break below our zone, right? So two things that I'm looking for: is price gonna fall to break, like it's looking to fall to break, we move to the upside. But if price gives us a violation of this resistance, of the support, then I guess we need to do what? Continue moving to the downside based on what? On the direction that Tesla has created for us. So my take is very simple on Tesla. I'm looking for two things. Are we gonna hold this major support throughout our quarter, looking for a possible reversal to the upside, or will price violate our support this quarter and look and anticipate what? A further continuation of price moving to the downside? That's my take on the weekly time frame. Do you guys get that? So let me hop into the daily before I bounce, right? So on the daily, I'm just showing you guys how we had reactions on our zones, and what we might be technically looking to trade, right? So okay, this was our first reaction from price creating the support, right? And this was our second reaction. This was our third reaction on support. This was our first on resistance, our second on resistance, our third on resistance, right? And when you still continue looking at it, you can clearly see that we had our fourth reaction on our support. But unfortunately, price broke below, and again we had the fifth and the sixth reaction on our support again. But unfortunately, price held the zone, and then we haven't the seventh reaction on our support. There's only two things that we'll be looking for from now on. Is price really gonna violate our support and continue moving to the downside, or are we gonna have big weakness and bullish momentum and look for that reversal to the upside? Those will be the only two things that I'm looking for on Tesla. If we break below, we continue further below, but if we fall to break, we'll anticipate that possible reversal and look for price moving to the upside. You guys get that, right? So that would be my take on Tesla. Two things that I'll be looking for, and price has even created this downtrend channel, right? We've even created this downtrend channel, if you can clearly look at it, right? So obviously from price moving the way it's moving, long as price reaches our long as price is still reaching our diagonal resistance, price gives us a move to the downside, right? But we're not using trend lines for now. We're simply using what? Technical analysis, or what would I say, price action. Do you guys get that? Are we gonna have a violation below our support to continue moving further to the downside on Tesla, or are we gonna have that bear depletion and bullish momentum and look for possible reversal to the upside? That will be the only two takes that I have on Tesla for the coming 2 weeks, 3 months, or for the coming first quarter of 2024, right? So this will be my take. Not wanna say much, don't wanna break down for way too long so I can even confuse you guys, but what I'm dropping is gems. I know that many of you traders will benefit out there, but like I always say before I end every video, financial disclaimer: everything I say or do is entirely based on my own experience and my own opinion. It can happen, it might not happen, but all I urge you guys to do is to just follow price, respect price, and use what you have, or use the system that you are using together with the information and the gems that I'm sharing. Look at what you're looking at, look at what I'm looking at, take bits and pieces and create something from them, but it's entirely up to you. I'm not forcing you to do that, but all I urge is that you guys enjoy the video, you support the channel, you share the video, you comment on the video, you click on the links in my description to sign up with the brokers that I use, or to check my Day in Life vlogs, or to hit my line if you want to talk forex or do anything forex. I'm up for vibe, I'm up for anything. But without further ado, this is your boy Harlan. That's all I got on this video.